It's the 28th of July. I'm Julius Malema, and here are today's news headlines. Julius Malema threatens unrest in Johannesburg. Police have not yet found the kidnapped 21-year-old girl, and the Netherlands will not deploy an armed mission to the MH17 crash site. Economic freedom fighters leader Julius Malema announced his planned mass action big enough to shut down business in Johannesburg. He said his supporters would return to protest against the ban on overalls in the Gauteng legislature. Now, according to the Sunday Times, Malema's planned protest will far outweigh last week's protest that saw riot police deployed in Johannesburg to try and contain it. He went on to say that the EFF is planning another march on the legislature, which would see about 50,000 of his supporters attend. Malema was quoted as saying, "We will shut down businesses in this Johannesburg. Once business in Johannesburg is shut down, it means business in the whole of Africa has stopped." Police confirmed today the 21-year-old woman from Johannesburg who was reportedly kidnapped last week has not been found. Warrant Officer K. Makubela said the woman was taken hostage on Friday. Makubela said the woman's grandmother received a WhatsApp message saying that she must bring 30,000 rand cash to a given location within 24 hours or she wouldn't see her granddaughter again. The grandmother reported the incident to the Lenasia police. Police traced the number but discovered the kidnappers were no longer at the location. Yesterday, the Netherlands scrapped plans to send an international armed mission to secure the crash site of Malaysian MH17. The Dutch government fears that the deployment may be dragged into the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. Dutch and Australian authorities considered sending armed forces to investigate the downing of MH17 that carried 298 people, but Prime Minister Mark Rutte said it's no longer viable. Even an unarmed team of Dutch and Australian officers was forced to drop their plans to visit the site yesterday as heavy bombardments rocked towns close to the site. Some of the remains of the crash victims still lie decomposing in the area. About 1,000 people, including the victims of MH17, have been killed in deadly insurgency, and the UN says some 230,000 people have fled their homes. So far, investigators have visited the site only sporadically because of security concerns, even though a truce has been called in the immediate area around the site by Kiev forces and pro-Russian separatists. For these stories and more, visit news24.com, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.